Man, y'all, why the internet been lighting Asian doll ass up about dating Kodak Black's affiliate, Jackboy? According to social media, he's not attractive enough to be dating her, so she had this to say.
It is. Jackboy don't be around nobody. He don't give a about nobody. Like, and I'm not even just saying like, I'm not even riding his, I'm not even riding his, but it's just like what I've seen and what I've heard. It's just none of that, bro. So I like what the I like. I done had the most handsomest boyfriend. Vaughn looked better than every rapper. I had that, and look what I dealt with. Come on now, use your head. I'm not going back down that road, and I'm not dealing with nobody who I just feel like it's gonna just like crash out and pass away. Like that's stupid. I'm gonna go get the next lit, cute rapper who's in beef and who's just like, nah, we ain't doing that. But that's just me. You see how I'm only talking about my life? Like, worry about y'all life. Like,
now, y'all know YouTube a whole hood out here, and it can get real messy in these YouTube streets when the YouTube gangsters express their opinions. With that being said, please be respectful of one another's comments and be respectful of the person or persons mentioned or referenced in the video. No hate, bullying, or harassment will be tolerated. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 states, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Please like and share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications every time I post. Asian doll vs. Queen Kema. That live stream led to an argument transpiring between Asian doll and Queen Kema through a series of tweets. It all began when Kema responded to Asian Doll's live with this post saying, "My baby daddy didn't crash out. He served his purpose in life, and when God felt like it was his time, he called him home. No, it wasn't ideal for us, but that's not for us to determine." So Asian followed up by saying, "But you wished on him and said you hope when he left you. Now you sick. Dumb. Now look at you." She also said, "I said I'm not dating nobody who I feel like gonna crash out because I can't deal with another death. Stop stalking me." Girl, Kema responded with the following post. She said, "My thing is, if a B didn't or don't want to deal with nothing regarding Vaughn, she don't have to. That chapter can be closed. But she hop online speaking on Vaughn every day, clout chasing. It's insensitive as saying he crashed out. Like, what? Shut the fuck up." Up, and here comes the shade. So the shade starts being thrown by Kema. She said, "Op-ed, drop that song with YOUNGBOY. Stop acting so loyal. Set up as, that ain't even cute." In between the dialogue on Twitter involving Asian Doll and Kema, Asian Doll decided to post DMs from Kema showing how Kema says she's quote-unquote pretty and some other things. Kema then proceeded to go to her Instagram and noticed that Asian unsent all of the messages. This is how we got to this last post when it started getting real. Kema posted a text message on Instagram from Asian Doll about NBA YoungBoy. She says, "Since we pulling up messages, you was around them dudes portraying to the world you wasn't." She started that quote-unquote sacrifice talk and spoke on this boy. But she don't know him or been around him. "I learned all this after the fact." She fell. And then the message from Asian about NBA YoungBoy reads, "You can get sacrificed for different reasons. Say if they show you something or ask you to do something and you don't, you become a target." Mind you, Vaughn was finna sign a $4 million deal nobody knew about but MFers around him. Just like they did YoungBoy, he gonna be gone too soon. He knows it. Something happened to that little boy and he act GAYASL in person. Like real GAY. I ain't even gonna lie, I had to address this Asian doll situation because it's like this. Girl, we don't give a damn who you talk to, but we do give a damn about the way you set Vaughn up and about the way you keep using this man's image. Now, all y'all little fans that's giving, "Oh, Asian speaking facts, she's doing this, she's doing that," y'all delusional. Y'all delusional. Okay? Y'all just her fans. This girl done stole this man flow. She stole his flow. If y'all listen to her flow, she sounded like him because motherfuckers is distributing his music. They're distributing his music. And people are now rapping like him, stealing his swag, starting to look more like him. Like, y'all don't see this? Man, I've been sitting back from the beginning. From the very beginning. Watching this whole thing play out. Ben having information. Ben could have put more information out. Ben could have did that. But I've just been sitting back watching. And this was it for me. This was it for me. She got her nerve and audacity to say this boy crashed out. What is crashing out? Come on now, you trying to say he a crash dummy? Ain't nobody stupid. Everybody read between the lines. Everybody read between the lines. Ain't nobody stupid. You trying to say he was a crash dummy? He was a crash dummy for who? You? Or the other dude? Or dude? Smirkio. Which one was he a crash dummy for? Or was he a crash dummy for the industry? I didn't need no psychics. I didn't need no bloggers. I didn't need nobody to tell me that was a setup because it's common sense. I seen it with my own two eyes when y'all decided to release that video. That video footage that did not have a timestamp on it. So that means somebody recorded that video probably from their phone upstairs. So who recorded that video? We need to know. We got questions. In these YouTube streets, we got questions. We want to know who recorded that video. We want to know who called him up there. Who rerouted him to that club and why? Also, we know he had a female in the car with him before he was like, it seemed to me that this girl was probably mad because he kept cheating on her and stuff. But think about it. Y'all ain't never been in a relationship where your spouse made you so mad at you like, oh my God, I fucking hate you or I hate you. Y'all ain't never experienced that to where y'all just felt like you just didn't like that person. You hated that person at the second. Y'all never experienced that with a spouse. Like, because I have. But you really don't mean what you say. So if it does happen, of course you gonna be hurt. Of course you gonna have a change of feelings. So she can't sit there and say, oh, well, Kema, you wish death upon him. You told him you wish he died. Okay. But didn't you sit on a live stream and sit there and tell everybody that you sat there on a live stream, Asian, and you sat there and you was like, oh, I can't wait till they get a motherfucker or something that you said. It was something of that nature. I'm going to have to pull that live stream back up. Oh, I can't wait to get touched. That's what you said. I can't wait to get touched. That's what you said. That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said. So if you go find your own flow, stop using Von's name. You using his whole brand to create you a brand because you wasn't popping before his death. Before he made you relevant, you were not. You've been out for a while. It's just facts. Like, I don't even have no hate in my heart for none of these people because I do not know these people personally. But it's clear as day what happened. It's clear as day. But all y'all the low-level players, though. And that's why people coming at y'all because y'all made it obvious that you guys are the low-level players. Like, I already know it's higher. I know it came from a higher up than that. Because everything was staged out. And then for this boy, for it to be talks about Lil Tim beating this case. Oh, he's supposed to be beating this case. That lets me know right there that it was higher ups involved, which I already know that because I already got the proof of evidence. I just ain't put it out. I ain't put nothing out. I ain't put nothing out. I did once. And when I put that out, I let the bloggers do their thing with that information. I didn't even put it on my page. But I kid you not, everybody that touched this case, they had a death threat or some type of attempt on their life, including me, when I put that information out. And let the bloggers do their thing. Everybody. So ain't nobody, like, I backed up. I ain't even touched it. But it's only so much that a person gonna sit back and watch this play out. We're watching a movie. They done created a whole movie, just like with the Mo3 situation. They done created a whole movie, and that came from a higher up too. Like I said, everybody that's being called out, y'all the low level players. But y'all made it obvious that you guys had something to do with it. You made it obvious. You did. You made it obvious that you guys had something to do with it. So that's why people looking at y'all. So, and then y'all making it obvious that y'all was trying to cover y'all tracks. You got some of the best investigators on YouTube. And that's why the police are hiring more officers for online than the streets, because you people sit on the internet all day and incriminate yourselves. You incriminate yourselves. Y'all post these posts. Don't nobody make y'all post these posts. Who make y'all post these? Who make y'all tell on yourself? Even if you don't know how to articulate your words correctly, ma'am, that's no excuse. You still saying what you saying. And you trying to say something that means something similar to that. Oh, that's not what I was saying. I just don't want nobody to crash out. Okay, wait a minute though. You talking about you don't want nobody to crash out, but you said that dude got to have at least 3 bodies before talking to you like killers. Okay, I understand that. But the people that have mentalities like that don't think about it like, oh, well, what's going to happen when the person that I love dies? What happens when that person is no longer here, or the same thing happens to that person? It will make you have a change of heart. But if you're going to have a change of heart, you probably should have went with a square dude, because what you basically saying is you calling Vaughn a crash dummy because he didn't want to deal with that industry stuff. He wasn't with the stuff that they was with. He didn't want to sell out like that. That's what that was about. He did not want to sell out. But then again, look at Jackboy. You feel me? What did he just tell Kodak Black? Oh, you ain't finna sacrifice me, boy. What did he just tell him? You ain't finna sacrifice me, boy. So, okay, we all know this is a sacrifice. It's no secret. It's no secret. It was a sacrifice. Vaughn was sacrificed. Nobody had to tell me that for me to know that. I knew that from the very moment that I seen that video. Nothing in that video looked right. Nothing at all looks right in that video. I wouldn't even you can't even pay me to make me believe that that's what really happened. Especially if you a person that lived in you came from the streets, you know about the streets, you've been involved with the streets, you a street person. Then you know how things get set up in the streets. But what it is y'all selling out for money. Y'all selling y'all people out for money. That's just period, point blank. Y'all selling y'all people out, sacrificing y'all own people to these other folks, to this evil, wicked industry. That's what y'all doing. Y'all selling y'all people out. And it's like, if you ain't with the people, then you against the people. And that's what these fans need to realize. Y'all so slow. Y'all being sold out. Y'all being sold out too. Y'all say y'all, and half her damn fans came from Vaughn. Let's be real. A lot of your fans came from Vaughn. And his baby mamas got the right to speak on whatever they want to. That's their child's father. And my personal opinion is him and Kema probably didn't work because he was in the street life and she chose to go to school, and you know that life being mixed together, it can cause some conflict. That's probably why he's not with her anymore. That may have been something, it may have been something in between there. But personally, how I personally feel, he was better off with his baby mother than he was with you. And I love their relationship. I love how Kema and Michi, they got a good bond and they keep them kids together. And you tried to come between that, Asian. You tried to come between that. Why would you do that? If you love on his kids so much, why would you try to come in between the mothers to try to have them beefing so them children cannot see each other no more? What type of broad is you? You got some hate up in your heart. I can't wait to get touched. And then he got touched. And stuff is linking back to you. and your connections with people. Like, y'all want the people to be stupid so bad. And no, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but we know about rappers and how they get down. That's no secret. We know they cheat, and it's no different from a regular dude. They do the same thing. It's just y'all's rapper dudes got more money, so they feel like, oh, you know, they gonna find them a female that's okay with it. They feel like females supposed to be okay with it because they gonna throw that money at you, or they gonna be able to provide for you, or this or that. Who cares about all that? My thing is, how you gonna say you don't want another dude that's gonna crash out? So what? Because Von didn't choose the industry stuff, you feel like he crashed out because he didn't want to be really involved with the things that go on in the industry, so he crashed out. But Jackboy, he told Kodak, you ain't finna sacrifice me, but he comes with the blonde hair ritual. He comes out with that, and we all see all these rappers coming out with blonde hair. Who gonna be next? NBA YoungBoy? Who gonna be next? Who's going to be next? Is he gonna be next to be with the blonde hair crew? Is he gonna be next? Is he gonna be next? All y'all connected. It was a setup. It was a sacrifice. You guys are low level players, and this was a higher level hit. It was a higher level hit. And I see all the bloggers. I see everybody lighting up all these lower level people because y'all want to know what happened. The only thing that them people are guilty of is selling out their own people for money. They selling their people out to the higher ups for money. That's what they guilty of. Yeah, they are. I feel like this. The people that y'all suspect got something to do with it, they got something to do with it. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like the people y'all suspect got something to do with it, It's my personal feelings. From seeing things play out the way they did. We see what you guys say. Watch your mouth. Stay off the internet even talking about them. You stole this man's whole flow. Literally. And people talking about Kema's weird or delusional. No, you people are weird and delusional. Y'all don't notice this girl stole this man's whole flow? All of a sudden, it's like, did you harness his soul in that necklace? Did you harness this man's soul in that necklace? Did you harness his energy in that necklace that you got made of him? What did you do? What did you do? You look like a witch. You look like a witch. To me. So I'm not going to say that you practice that because I don't know. But I know the industry that you in, and I know that y'all got to make certain sacrifices and do certain things to move higher up. I know that. I know that. I know that you was angry with Von too. And if you tell a person that you can't wait to get touched, that's the same thing as saying what Kema said to Von about wishing death on him. That's the same thing. It's no difference, sweetie. It's no difference. It's no difference. But that's just my take on this for now. I'm going to go back to the background and I'm going to keep sitting back watching how this play out. But this is ridiculous. And everything is going to come out. It's been a year now since Von been gone. Time moving fast. Ain't nobody letting this go. Rest in peace to Von. Rest in peace to Mo 3. I'm going to have some more videos coming up about this, but it's taking me some time to put this together because it's deep. It's deep, and I really don't even want to get involved. I'm just coming in, saying my opinion and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, y'all got to open up y'all eyes. Stop being fools. Stop praising these celebrities because at the end of the day, they're regular people like you and me. They just found them an opening to have a bunch of money and do whatever they want. So all that means is when you got a bunch of money, you can pay people off to get criminal work done. That's all that means to me. That's how I'm looking at it. Or how I'm looking at it For real, the more money you got, the more crime you can commit legally and pay people off and get away with stuff. That's how I'm looking at it. So that's my take on this. Y'all remember to like, subscribe, share the video, hit that bell notification for when I post. Y'all have y'all a good day, and I'll be back with some more videos. Deuces.